I'd say when I first joined CG, one of the biggest problems was that we were trying to be a very well-rounded business. We primarily wholesaled when I joined back in January. Started getting into construction and started to do flips, but the biggest thing was we didn't have access to private capital or hard money or any type of funding at all, really. We reached out to Ray Williamson with Kiavi. He helped us a ton with getting funding for some of our flips. We also talked with Eric Brewer and Jimmy Vreeland a little bit about private money and how to organize a second position lender to allow us to take down some of these flips ourselves. And so just by reaching out to a couple of people that do construction and do flips at a high level in this group, we were able to get access to the funding that we needed. And so what it allowed us to do is now we're working on, I think, 4 flips at the same exact time right now, and we're managing it all well, and we can do that because we have leverage of funds to do so. When I started in January as well, one of the biggest issues that we just hired sales reps. So I hired my first acquisitions guy, I hired my first dispositions girl. The tough part was we didn't know how to lead them. The Collective Genius portal, they do their weekly sales call, and oftentimes because I'm in a sales role, I don't get a chance to sit in on those. But I go back and look at these, and Eric Brewer's team has put together a really detailed onboarding system for not only hiring, but what to look for in salespeople, how to recruit, where to recruit, what you should be looking for, what kind of questions you should be asking through an interview process, and how to weed out bad applicants from good ones. So basically what I'm doing is just copy and pasting that. I'm gonna go take that video and apply it to our hiring system, and we're gonna start building out a sales team. Being around high-level operators that know KPIs, that know how to onboard people and lead a sales team has been super helpful in our business. What I would say to someone who's on the fence of joining CG is, can you afford not to join a group that's going to help you this significantly? You're around high-level investors, people that you want to be performing like, you want to perform like their business, and people that you may not have even dreamed about performing the way that they perform, and you're in the same room with all of these guys. You have your typical wholesaler who can do 1 to 3 deals a month. Then you have guys that take this to the next level and consistently can perform 10, 12, 15 deals a month until eventually you're at a premier level where you're hitting 20 plus deals a month on average. So you're walking into a room with guys that are at your level or at a higher level than you, and just by having general conversation, you can figure out what it is you need to do to get from where you're at now to where you want to be. And that comes from people in the room with you trying to learn, but also the guys at the front of the room that are trying to teach. Collective Genius has been a pivotal point of growth in our business, and I think if you're interested or on the fence, you should definitely reach out to see if you can be a fit.